Hi guys, my name is Samantha Centeno and this is for my midterm exam at Application Innovation. Alright, so we are done in the Introduction to Networking Part 1. Let's go ahead and continue on the Part 2. Start. Okay, so there are 3 exercises for this. The Spook of DNS Server, Explore DNS Server Vulnerabilities, Run MBSA to detect system vulnerabilities. So after completing this lab, you'll be able to enable IIS on the lab DC01 device, verify name resolution in the network, send continuous pings, verify Apache server is running on the lab RTR01 device, install ethergap on the attacking device, start ARP poisoning using ethergap, edit ethergap.conf and ethergap.dns, activate DNS spoofing plugin, add DNS resource records, install MBSA, turn off firewall for MBSA scan, run MBSA to scan computers, run MBSA from the command line. So the objectives of this exam is to cover the risk of network computing. So let's skip next. Alright, so there are 6 labs that we can use in here, 6 dynamic PC. For the exercise 1, spoof a DNS server. Let's go ahead and check that. Alright, so we will be using the lab DC01. Okay, it's already on. Since there's an error, let's reconnect it to the device. Alright, so since it was been accessed earlier, so for it to be reset, let's reset all devices first. So it will be back to its default settings. Okay, let's wait for it to be turned on so we can access the dummy PC, the lab DC01. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, it's still loading. Let's be patient. Okay, perfect. We can now access it. Let's click it. Okay, so the server manager dashboard is displayed. So let's click add roles and features. Okay, then let's click next. Okay, let's just reconnect it once we get an error. Okay, so let's click next. Okay, let's find here the web server IIS. Okay, add features. Okay, then click on next, next. Okay, on the select roles, let's just click next. I think I'm missing something. Update. Side features is next, then web role is just next, then self-process is next. Confirm installation selection speed, just install. Okay, once installation has been done, you can go ahead and close it. Just read. Okay, so it says installation succeeded and it's 100%, so we can now close it. Okay, so next task will be verifying name resolution on network. So on the same dummy PC or topology or lab, we can go ahead and if we saw any NVDA update, let's just close that. Alright, so let's go ahead and open Internet Explorer on Club Window. But first of all, let's forward that one. And let's wait again while the lab is still opening. For us to avoid waiting too much, let's power on all the devices. Okay. Window is open. Go ahead and launch it. Alright, so on the Internet Explorer, type this on the address bar. So confirm that the default iOS page appears. Here, as you can see, iOS Windows Server. There's one. This verifies that domain names are being resolved and that blob Winton has connectivity to blob DC01. Let's close Internet Explorer. Alright, then next task is send continuous pings. So let's click on start, type CMD, then let's click enter, then type this, so this will initiate a continuous ping to blob DC01 here, and let's minimize the command prompt window and let the ping continue uninterrupted. So what you should do next is to right click the command prompt on taskbar and click command prompt. Okay, and the second command prompt, let's type this. Alright, so this displays the ARP gauge for each interface on device. As you can see in the IP address 192.168.05, the entry for 192.168.0.2 is this. You should take note this physical address because there will be changes in there after this. So let's close the command prompt window. Okay. Right, so just so you know guys, the blob BTR01 is a server running Ubuntu, a version of Linux. Its primary function is to perform routing between networks. However, in this blob, it will also perform the role of the attacker. In this task, you will verify that the Apache Web Server service is currently running on the blob BRTR01 device. Okay, so on blob Winton, which is the one that is already open here, let's open in the Internet Explorer taskbar, then type this on the browser. Okay. As you can see, it shows that it works. It appears that the device is reachable by the domain name and the Apache web server is currently running. Okay, so the next step will be, let's install ethergap on the attacking device. Let's open the blob BRTR01. Okay, so let's close this. Let's click terminal. Let's type this: sudo space apt dash get space update. Click enter. Type P, capital P A S S W 0 R D. Enter. So wait until installation is complete. Okay, so since it's already been complete, type this so we can install ethergap. Oh, I can paste. So type sudo space apt dash get install header cap dash graphical. Make sure that you type the correct word. Alright, it says do you want to continue, just press Y for yes. Okay, it's now installing. Wait until the installation is complete. Once the command prompt returns, close the terminal window. The lab is kind of laggy. Let's close it. Next task, start ARP versioning using AirDrop. Okay, click on Show Applications. Then you can see a list of applications installed. Find the AirDrop, click it, and on the password, just like the same password, capital P A S S W 0R. Click enter or click the authenticate. Okay, then click options. Click set net mask. So the one that you should input in net mask is 255.255.255.0 and click OK. Then click sniff and choose unified sniffing. Then make sure that the one that you select in the drop-down is this, the ETH0. Click OK. Okay, click host. Then scan for host. Please aspire close out the host list. Alright. Then click host again and click host list. Okay, so you see there's the 5 hosts that was been scanned. And so let's add the 192.168.02 on target 1. Then let's add this to target 2. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is just this. What do I do now? Anyway, the 168.02 should be in target 1, then the target 2 will be 0.05. This is frustrating. Jeez, so I accidentally put different one, so let's just rectify it later on. Okay, once again observe the details, paint and verify the house. Okay, so click the MITM, select ARP positioning, and then click sniff remote connection, select the OK. Alright, so notice the lower pane of either drop window. Indicates a host that are being victimized. Then on the plug button, type CMD. In the search bar, then hit enter. Oh, let me just do it one more time. So type CMD and click the run as administrator. Click yes. Then input this. Okay. IP config flash DNS. It was successfully flushed DNS resolver page. Then let's type this. Okay. So notice the service available. Once on next prompt to verify ARPH, type ARPA. Alright. So as you can see in here, the next let's return to lab RTRO1. Like either cap MITM and click stop MITM attacks. Please ensure that this MITM attacks are being stopped, and now it's stopped. Click OK. Switch back to Bob Brinton. Type ARPA. Alright, so 0 to point has been back to what it's supposed to look like. Okay, then let's type this. Alright, so notice that you get the usual 4 standard replies from plug DC01. Okay, next task is edit ethergraph and ethergraph.dns. So in here, let's click terminal. Okay, let's type this cd space slash etc slash ethergraph slash and hit enter. Then type sudo space nano enter dot okay, and so the password will be the usual password of PASSW0RD. There. Oh, okay, I mistyped it. Let's see. Sudo. Make sure that you are aware of the symbols that you're using, because earlier I input slash instead of period or dot. That's why it was not being detected. So sudo nano enter dot so here. Okay. So when prompted, type the following password. Okay, so this the values. In the file, change the numerical values of EC_UID from 6. In the file, change the numerical values of EC from 6, 5, 5, 3, 4 to 0. Okay, let's change this to 0. Good. It's 0. Alright. Then, once you made it 0, press Ctrl X, click Y for yes, and hit enter to save it on the default name that's showing here. Alright, so now click sudo nano enter the DNS. Sudo nano click enter. Okay, so the IP address matching to Microsoft.com, you should replace it with this one here. One 73, 194, 34, and 147. Okay, so it's 173, 194, 34, and 147. Right? Then same procedure, click Ctrl X, then click Y to save, then enter. Alright. You're prompted for the file name to write the let's minimize terminal. Okay, next task is activate DNS spoofing plugin. So ensure you're connected to this window, then restore backup. Take the plugins and then choose manage the plugins. Okay, double click on the DNS_spoof plugin. Okay, as you can see in here, shows that the DNS spoof has been activated. Okay, so let's just with this lab button. internet settings. Then click network and share link at the bottom. Take the internet options link in lower corner. Okay, in here we should put about that. Okay, click OK. On the Internet Explorer icon on the taskbar and browse to. Okay, let's click Internet Explorer. And push it. You'll notice that the web page may open slowly or it may open. Okay, so next we're going to other website, which is www.google.com. Okay, there, so it is verified that I am connected to the internet. Let's close Internet Explorer. Alright, so Blob RTR01. Let's click on up here, then on DNS underscore school, double click it. So you can see it has been deactivated. Click MITM and click stop MITM tax. So let's stop, click OK, close overlap and turn on Windows. Let's go next. Exercise 2. Explore DNS server. Public DNS servers are at most risk for attacks as they are accessible to any device on the internet that did resolve a fully qualified domain name to its numeric IP address. In most cases, public DNS servers will only respond to resolve a host name and IP address and will not accept zone transfer data from unknown DNS servers. In this exercise, we'll add a few more records to the C01 DNS to test how zone transfer works. You will use a Linux tool called Geek to initiate a zone transfer with a Windows DNS server. So let's go start. So task 1 is add DNS resource records. Let's open BlobDC01. Close the server manager. Click Start. And expand Windows Administrative Tools. Select DNS. On the navigation pane at the left, expand BlobDC01. Forward. Then practice labs. Alright. So to add a host record, right click in the details pane and select new host. New host 8 or 8. This one. So for the name, we will put mail, right? Then IP address is this one. Click add host. Okay, it shows that it was successfully created. Then DNS dialog box is displayed. Then click OK. Just click on done since you're done adding a host, and then select new mail exchanger MX. Okay, right click again, then new mail exchanger MX. Alright, so for the new resource record in the fully qualified domain name, let's type this. Click OK. Keep the DNS manager open. Next step, go to plug BRT, switch to plug BRT R01. Then open terminal. Execute the following command and press enter. So that will be dig space at 192.168.0.2. Practice labs.com MX. Enter. This sets the name server to the DNS server running on plug DC01 and requests mail records for the practicelabs.com. The server should respond to the query with the requested information. Okay, so execute the following command, which attempts to perform a full zone transfer from plug BDC01 to plug BRT-R01. Let's type this. Dig space at 192.168.0.2 practicelabs.com AXMR. Enter. This query will fail as zone transfers are not permitted by default by plug DC01 server. Okay, then let's return the plug DC01. Go to DNS manager. Right click the practice labs.com. Okay. Click on properties. Access zone transfers tab. Then select allow zone transfers. And select allow zone transfers. Then hit OK. Minimize DNS manager. Return the plug BRT R01. Type this. Dig. Space at 192.168.0.2. Practice labs.com AX.R. Alright, so the transfer is successful this time. Okay, let's go to Bob UC01. Again, click type here to search icon and begin typing. And begin typing event viewer. Hit enter. On the navigate event viewer local. Go to applications and services logs and click on DNS server. Okay, so the DNS server events are listed in the middle pane. Let's right click on event ID 6001. And event properties. Okay. Okay, so note that the zone transfer has been logged. Let's click close. Anyway, let's go next. Okay, so exercise 3 is run MBSA to detect system vulnerabilities. MBSA stands for Microsoft Baseline Security Analyzer. It is a free security assessment tool. MBSA scans the target computer to analyze missing updates for Windows OS and its software components. Examples of such components include Internet Explorer, Internet Information Service, Microsoft Data Access Components, MS XML, .NET Framework, SQL Server, and more. MBSA checks updates either from the Microsoft website or from the Windows Server Update Services or WSUS in your corporate network. So let's go ahead and do the hands-on. So first task is install MBSA. On Plugin 10, let's launch Internet Explorer. Search this. Okay, on Tools and Resources, click Tools, Windows Server, Centeno. MBSA. Okay, then MBSA set up 60 times 65.pm. Click save. Run. Next. Accept the terms and conditions, then click on next. Next. Then click on install. Click on yes. Click OK. Close the Internet Explorer. Next task, turn off firewall for MBSA scan. Okay, let's open Club SA01. So on Server Manager, click the type here. The H icon and type. Alright, so quick turn Windows Defender Firewall on or off. Okay, so quick turn off the Windows Defender Firewall. Use your button for both the listed profiles. Turn off that and click OK. Let's close this. Next task is run MBSA to scan computers. So on Plab Win10, double click the Microsoft Recent Security Analyzer. Okay, click on yes. Then check computer for common security misconfiguration page. Click scan multiple computers. Alright, so on the which computers do you want to scan page? Enter the following IP addresses: 192.168. So this will cause the MBSA application to scan Plab Win10 and Plab SA01 devices with all the other default settings. Let's start scan. Okay, it's now scanning. Let's just wait. According to the instructions, the scanning will take a few minutes to finish, so let's be patient. Okay. I'll be patient. Okay, great. So MBSA has completed the security scan. On the Choose Security Scan Report to View page, click the Practice Labs Plab Win10. Then read through the security report of the Plab Win10 device. Shows that it's indigo plate scan. Okay, security updates, gonna put security graph file. Score as automatic this feature has not been configured in this computer. Please upgrade to the latest service pack to obtain the latest version of the feature and then use the control panel to trigger automatic updates. So scroll down the web page to access administrative vulnerabilities data. in here, Internet Explorer zones have secure settings for a wizard. No supported Microsoft Office products are installed. MBIS a list of with unsecured configuration issues detected on the device. It will suggest solutions to these issues. So let's click close. Let's click OK to close the report. Close this MBIS A. Okay, next task, run MBIS A from command line. Okay, so on Midterm, type cmd. And then run as administrator. Yes. Like this. Okay, so to find out how to use mbsa.exe, type the following command. Okay. You can study this so that you're aware of the codes for this, the MBA. You can try to post this video if you want to learn about this. Just that the dummy PC or the lab is acting up. So I do apologize for that. Okay. So let's continue. To perform a security scan on 192.168.0.44 on the flag SA01. And to have the output redirected to a text file called reports.txt, let's type this on the command prompt. Bear with me. Okay. Click enter. Okay, so MBIS A begins scanning. Let's wait. So scan is complete. It also displays the detail of number of computers scanned, which in this case is 1. Let's type this one. So we can view the contents of reports.txt file. Okay, here it is. Okay, so close notepad. Alright, great. Yes, we're done with the introduction to networking part 2. So, thank you guys for listening and watching. And bye-bye.